Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case this is your first time meeting this beautiful, bold baby girl right here, you're so much welcome to my channel. In case you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming around, not one time, not two times. You're the reason why I get to do this. Today, I'm back with a very interesting topic that I would like us to talk about. I had this conversation with a friend of mine and we just talked about it a little bit, and I decided it's better just do a sit down video and like say what's on my mind about this specific topic. Before we continue, if you're watching without subscribing, please kindly subscribe. It's free and do all the nice stuff. Without further ado, I'm going to jump right into the topic. Into the topic. Into the topic. So today I'm going to talk about lifetime dating tips. Some tips that you may use, or what I think. I'm not saying everything is right, but feel free to comment down below in the comment section and let me know what you really think about these things that I'm going to talk about today. You can also add your own point. You can also like contribute to me. You can write to me as well on Instagram. You'll see it somewhere around here. And let's get to grow together. Carrying your friends on your first date. I don't know, but for me, it's a little bit off. Not even friends, but even family, because I've seen some ladies go on a first date and carry their fathers, carry their sisters, I don't know. It's just a little bit weird. Another thing, I feel it's not right because you can carry someone, mostly they're friends, not even family, but I've seen some girls carry even family, which is a little bit off. You carry your friend and this guy notices huyu beshte yake hata ako poa, ako sawa hata kuliko huyu nilikuwa naenda naye. Like, that's why you're told don't carry your friends, just go we mwenyewe, you know. Present yourself, have time to know this guy, and of course in a public place. Msiende kwa street lodgings, rooms, I don't know, nyuma ya tent, najua pale nyuma. So don't carry people who are don't carry just anybody. Weenda peke yako, as long as you've alerted a friend or your family knows where you are and you're safe. Manze, tuache tabia. Mnapitwa na baraka tu. That's how your blessings pass you, right? And you as a friend, Pia, don't be those friends who insist on like taking your friend on a date. So unaenda kufanya nini? Like, what are you going to do there? Honestly speaking, you're just going to sit there, listen to them how they talk, or look at them. It's, for me, it's just so odd. But comment down below and let me know what you think, ladies. Listening. There are some ladies, you go on a date, you just talk. Talk.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Yani, the guy will not even say a word because it's only you talking. Hata hawezi sema anything. I don't know. I know we can be talkative and you can get caught up in the moment of talking. I personally, I am so talkative, but sometimes jichune too, I pinch myself and tell myself, nyamaza, just keep quiet, listen to what the guy has to say, because it's a very annoying behavior when you really want to talk about something, or the date is for the two of you, right? Sasa ukiongea, if you keep on talking, atasema nini? Itakuwa like just one person's date. Ni kama alikuja kusikiza. You know, if you need someone to listen to, you can listen to a podcast or music or something, but keep quiet sometimes. Let him talk, get to know what he thinks. At least let it be a communication, a conversation, sorry, you know. Watch out on that. Usiongee sana, atamka tu aende. I know it's annoying. I have male friends who tell me, manze huyu dem hawezi nyamaza hata kidogo niseme kitu. Watch out on that. Don't turn a booty call into a boyfriend. I don't know, there are these first one night stands you go, there are these just booty call affairs you go, and before you know, I know for ladies we catch feelings so fast, but please don't turn a booty call into a boyfriend, because most men, if it is just a booty call, that is it for them. They don't see it anymore. Like they don't see it anything more than that, right? But huko hapo ushaenda, umecatch my feelings, you've started following this guy everywhere. One day you call, you start like living with him like boyfriend, girlfriend. You're signing yourself up for a heartbreak, a very bad one, because first thing it was just a booty call. For the guy as well, it's just booty call. If you turn him into a boyfriend, he's going to hurt you. Like heartbreaking you kuja inafanya press ups Moyale or somewhere, I don't know. So don't turn booty call into friend. Let it just be. If you know it's a booty call, nothing more, let it just be a booty call. If you know it's more than that and you two agreed. Najua kuna wasichana, you've met a guy once, one night stand, bas. We ushaolewa, mahari shalipwa.
Lakini sasa ninaona tunaenda kukua watu fucking.
Mnatakaji. Like learn. And those guys, I know, those guys always have the best things. Those one night stand guys, wale mnapatana nao just for one night stand, they always have the best looks, tall, handsome, name them down below. But how kwanza ndo they're worse. They break your heart like, you know how you break the spaghetti when you're cooking spaghetti. So wacha booty call ibaki tu booty call. We tafuta tu boyfriend mtu mwingine, and then no boyfriend is perfect, but those booty call ones wanakwanga tu kila kitu check, job check, personality, like what they present to you on the first time you meet them, check, skills, you know what skills, check, dressing, check. Wachana wao, run after booty call, run back home. All right, know who you're going on a date with. Hii mambo ya blind dates, I don't know, these things you see online or on movies and you just want to try them and then you find so and so is missing. This is what just happens. Like, as much as you're wild, as much as you're young, as much as you want to do all those things, please know the person you're going on a date with. Sana sana, these online datings are so scary. At the same time, they're very good experiences. If you can just be patient, usikuwe na tamaa ya kukimbia. Just because you saw your friend went on an online date and everything went well, and you want to do the same, you hardly know the guy. You've only talked with him online. You don't know where his family is from. You just don't know anything about the person, and you just present yourself, you go running. Unakimbia tu, you just go for a date blindly, blah, 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 and so is missing. Or you just go and disappoint yourself, because you can go, you are talking with a man and then you go find out he's a woman. It happens. So be so careful. Like, just take your time to know more about the person, and it's only time that can help. See, you've met a profile today, you've swiped on Tinder, met a guy today, tomorrow you want to go on a date with, you've already gone one night stand, blah blah blah, oh ushajiwekea huyo ndo bwanako, yani things just move, and then before you know, some of these people online, they're not even there for love, they're just there to look for people to clean their money. You know, these, I don't want to mention too much about it, you know, these wash things going on, right? Some are just scammers, some are even criminals that want to meet up with you, alafu you find yourself in a mixed up situation, appear, or you're involved in it because of just association. So just know who you're going on a date with. Don't go on blind dates. They're not so good, especially in this time we're living in. People have messed themselves up. People are in so many crazy things. Some are even serial killers, actually. Kindly don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Be patient enough to learn about the man, and it will be okay. As long as you know he's a good person, good for you. But just know who you're going on a date with. Date when you're ready. I know this is something that affects us so much as ladies because of peer pressure. Your friend met someone in a short time, everything was okay. You know, not everyone is the same. I keep repeating this. My story and your story, her story, his story is so much different, you know. So if your friend's situation went well and you want to just fix yourself somewhere with someone just because look at her, like ashapata mtu, kila kitu imemwendea poa hivi na hivi, it won't work the same for you. So just date when you're ready, not because you had so and so is dating, or not because it's the newest or the coolest thing to do. Just date when you're ready. That way you'll be prepared fully for everything that happens along that journey. Na utapata heartbreaks, utapata disappointment, utakuwa like over expecting of situations. Date when you're ready to date. And if you're a parent, please don't pressure your children into finding people, because sometimes it's really hard to find someone and to settle with someone. Don't just pressure them, because it makes them rush as well into getting people who may not be the best people for them. Truth be told. So date when you're ready, not when your family is ready, not when your neighbor is ready, or whatever is ready. Keep time on a date. There is something, and I know this affects me as well, but over time you keep learning. But if there is something that pisses guys off, is not keeping time. Especially most guys, I know for most guys they keep time, but you find you come. I remember there is a date I ever went to and I was 1 hour 30 minutes late. Shame on me. Like, yeah, I was 1 hour 30 minutes late. You can imagine, the guy was almost leaving. Actually, I found the guy just picking up his jacket, putting it on. It was a Caucasian guy and he was leaving. Like, value time, it's the greatest sign of respect. It shows that you put it into plan, and it shows that you planned for it, not you go late. It communicates a whole different message. It's like you're disinterested or something. Just keep time, be on time, usichelewe, because the guy as well made effort. Like, it's just effort. If you said you're going on a date with someone, if you agreed to go on a date with someone, be there on time. It's simple. Why do you want to waste someone's time and let them wait for you? Like, play your part. It's the simplest yet a very good thing you would ever do to keep time on someone, right? Be on time. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for less. This narrows down to not letting a man use you, all right? Sometimes you just think si ni sawa tu nikae na yeye, si ni sawa tu afanye hivi kwa sababu si ni yeye peke yake. Don't settle for less. You know what you want. You know what type of a guy you want. And in between the line, it happens that you find someone who does not meet what you want, the criteria or whatever things you want in a man. But what do? Don't settle for that simply because you've been looking so much and you're giving up, or you're tired of searching, or you're just patient to find someone who is like good for you. Don't settle for less. Yeah. Don't just settle, and don't let a man use you as well, because in such situations you find yourself, you've been educated, you are a beautiful lady, you are a lady of character, and then you just mix yourself up with someone who is just using you because you're tired of looking, or you got desperate in between, and you're like, acha tu ni settle na yeye kwa sababu sitapata mwingine. Good men are there. Don't listen to what someone told you from somewhere, but I know for a fact good men are there and good ladies too are there. I'm speaking for both sides, men or ladies as well. For men, don't let a lady use you. Don't let a lady use your resources or anything. Don't settle for less. You know what you want. Go for that, what you want. And that's it. Don't go to a man's house on the first date. Hii tabia ya si nilale tu kwako, si naitwa Brenda lakini unaweza niita kwako. These things are not so, I'll not say, but honestly, in this time we are, kindly don't sleep. Usienda on a first date to sleep in a man's house. Like, don't do that to yourself, because you don't know who the guy is, right? And a first date, you've not even taken too much time to know him like fully. Why would you want to get involved in sleeping in his house, and then before you know, you're there like in the morning, one egg ka, two egg ka, three. You're there cooking eggs and so comfortable in someone's house. Don't do that. Go for a date, go home. Go for a date, keep meeting up to make even the connection like develop. Don't rush these things. Don't like take yourself to a man's house when he's not invited you there, right? So respect yourself. Go there after when the time is right. I don't want to say after what amount of time, because I also don't know after what amount of time is right, but go there when the time is right, not when you just want to. Don't assume the red flags. Don't assume the red flags. There are things you see, you've gone on a first date, it's okay. The way he's communicating is somehow off for you. The way he's behaving, the behavior as well is off for you. Those red flags that you ignore, they're the ones that harm you later. So if you see any red flag, any of them, any red flag, especially on a first date, just run. My sister, run. Or my brother, run. Just leave it there. Acha tu ikae hapo. Because these red flags, me included, I've seen them before in the past relationships. You see them and you think, oh, maybe ni vile, maybe ni vile. You just justify for every behavior that is off. See them, leave them there, and just go. Don't settle, right? These baby mama issues as well. I'm not saying having a man with a baby mama is, but these men who are always into baby mama dramas, or even ladies who are always into baby daddy issues and dramas all the time, ondokea tu. Like it's not worth it, kwa sababu mtavurutana tu kila wakati. Ni baba watoto anataka, ni mama mtoto anataka. It's the mother's child, is not me. You know those excuses. A man is still caught up with the ex, or a woman is still tied up with the ex, who is maybe their baby daddy in most cases, and is like, oh, ni baba mtoto anataka. Like it's always back and forth, and you really don't want that. Just if she's free of the baby daddy, or he's free of the baby mama completely, and you're so sure they are done, then well. But if not, run. Toxicity in men, this behavior, and toxicity hata si lazima iwe ni vita ama I don't know, it's ati sijui alikuonesha kisu atakudunga kisu. No, even this on and off, like once you start dating someone, like you go on a date with someone and they are off on you, and then they are on in terms of communication, that is also a toxic trait, because they come back as if nothing happened. They go on and off with you. They communicate today, they don't communicate after 5 years, and then they're back like nothing happened. And then they're like, they always come back with excuses. So that is a toxic trait. Just run. Let it be there. Even for ladies. Like this, what I'm talking about goes for both sides. Men, if you have a lady, you go on a date with a lady who is always on and off on you. Today you talk, tomorrow she doesn't make an effort of communicating. After 3 weeks is when, Johnny, unaweza nifanyia favor. Manze nitakuexplainia when we meet up. Run.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
The gut feeling. This is something that I'll always keep on saying, and I don't know why I didn't mention it the first time. Gut feeling. Like your gut feeling. What you feel inside you. Your heart will always direct you, will always lead you, will always tell you, this person is not okay. Like kuna vitu unaona and then you think, ama ni mimi na overreact. Because I've also been in the same situation. I see some things and I'm like, maybe I'm overreacting. Acha nimpe time. And the more you give him time, the more you give her time, you get feelings over them and you find yourself trapped in a spider's web where you can just walk away. You can just wake up and leave. So these things that you feel inside you, that your intuition keeps telling you is not the right guy or is not a good guy, wachana yeye, is not a good lady, leave them. Just let them be. Go on a date, like let it be a good experience for you, good experience for them, but after that, just let it be. Your gut feeling will always lead you. The behavior they display on the first date, how they behave, how they communicate with you, the respect they show towards you, those contribute to how you feel. Like at the end of the date, when you know what you feel about the guy, you know if it's a guy you can go back on a second date with, or is a guy that you don't want nothing to do with them again because of your intuition. First impressions really matter. As simple as it may be, first impression for me really matters. Hakuna vile I'll dress myself this way, or the way you want to dress yourself. You take time to dress yourself, effort and everything, and then you just go meet a guy hajachana nywele, hajaoga, ni mchafu, ananuka meno. As much as maybe they're not so important, but such things, the first impression always matters. Si lazima like unukia ati sijui designer perfume ama sijui whatever, but a clean guy is a clean guy. A clean lady is a clean lady, with or without perfume. Those are not the things that make you clean, but your outlook as well. Vile umejivalisha, vile umemake effort, you know. Hakuna dirty, unkempt hair, you know, always on his phone ama always on her phone kila wakati. The impression, the first impression is really something to consider, really matters actually. Be keen on your talking face as well. Hata kama ni online dating, how you communicate, the impression it gives you on the first time, be so keen about that. Very keen, because impression as well is something really important. Your talking face is pictures, how they are. Kwa sababu hakuna vile ata impersonators. This is another thing. We have so many impersonators actually. So that's why you're told to be keen on the dating phase the first time. If it's online, the talking phase as well. Be careful the pictures when you call. Look, angalia at a background, angalia, yani just be keen on everything, because those are the things that give you the first impression of who someone is, right? Keep off guys who try to change who you are, or ladies who try to change who you are. You know yourself. Unajua kwenye unatoka, kule unaenda, right? So these guys who come into your life, especially ladies, because for guys, I'll say guys are a bit more disciplined. For ladies, we are the ones who really suffer about this. You meet a guy and one day later he's like, oh, I want a lady with a tattoo. I want a lady who dresses like this. I want a lady who does this or who does that. Like, don't let someone change you. If they love you for who you are, or if they love who they see in you, like what they see in you, and they really like want to do that relationship with you or walk that journey with you, they're not going to try make you change. That's one sign that they don't love you the way you are. Mtu anakwambia sijui si babe, lakini mi natakanga dem akona haga kubwa, mi natakanga dem amejibeba. See, you can try do something. If that's how you are born, if that's how you are created, don't change it for anybody, because you'll end up regretting. A guy who also is into drugs, I'm not like communicating anything wrong. It's okay if you're on drugs, but if you're a lady and you don't use drugs, or if you're a man who does not use drugs, don't let them change you. In short, just look for someone who matches you. If you do drugs, look for another person who does drugs, so that you be compatible to each other. See, you get into something with someone and then before you know it, they've already changed you. Yani wewe huku tu ni mamoshi kama sijui nini, because someone changed who you are. Don't let anyone change you. Do what you want at the right time, at your own time, not because someone wants it, just because you yourself want it. If you want to smoke, if you want to do all those things, if you want to do whatever you want to do it because you want it, not because he or she wants it. Doesn't matter your career path, family status. I'm going to read these aloud. Doesn't matter your career path, your family status, the man you choose, especially for ladies, the man you choose to spend your life with will affect you positively or negatively. It's the biggest life decision you will ever make. You can be a banker. I've seen ladies who have good careers. I've had friends before who have good careers, who have everything good, who have their life well put together, and then boom, they go mix themselves up with a guy who does not care about his future, who does not even, if he doesn't even care about his future, what makes you think he'll care about your future? Honestly speaking, he's not interested. He doesn't give two damns, actually. So the guy you choose to spend your life with, you go, you have a good career, you have a good, it's not even a must you have a good career, but your life is just clean. Oh, you're not into these criminating whatevers or ujajaribia maisha, all right? Simply saying that. And then you go get mixed up with a guy who is always running away from the police because he has something wrong, or someone who is all into weird things, or is a sex trafficker or a child trafficker, or all those things that are not so pleasant. If you mix yourself up with such a guy, because women fall in love real fast and so deeply, you end up mixing yourself with a man who you'll not separate from. So mashida zake unazibeba tu. Kama ni hao mapolisi wanamfuata, pia unajieka kwa mix, and you'll not know how your life has just ended like that. Hautajua. When shit has happened, when you're in deep problem or something, is when you know, oh man, I really did something wrong with my life. You better choose someone who is poor but with his own good reputation, with a good character, not only reputation, but a good character, is kind, is simple, is honest. That's enough for you. The rest mtatafuta. But these affairs of ladies going to look for guys who are rich, up there in class, everything good, you end up losing yourself. Because some of them, I'm not saying all the rich guys are bad, but some of them, especially in this wash generation, si mnasikia kile kinaendelea? And then you go mix yourself up with a guy who is into scams and everything, and then boom, you're also implicated there. So watch out on those things we've talked about. That's it for today, guys. You can comment down below. You can let me know. You can add your own points as well, what you think. Alafu, guy, hii tabia yenu ya kwenda first date, sijui ati you go to an expensive restaurant, alafu kikombe inapotea, sijui towel inapotea. These picky whatevers, please. Vitu zingine ni embarrassing. Imagine a guy pays for a date, and then you go he pays through card. I'm giving you an example. He pays through the card. You go somewhere pleasant, somewhere really beautiful, somewhere serene, and then mkicheck out, unasikia tu akienda like kucheck out ama kutoka, depends with whatever date you have. Maybe you've known someone for long and you go spend a week or 2 days somewhere with them. It's fine. And then when you're almost checking out, a spoon is missing or towels are missing, and the guy is charged and he has to like follow up. Why am I getting charged extra? And then he's told because slippers are missing. What a shame, what an embarrassment. Sana sana madem, hii tabia like ya kubeba tu vitu, sijui towel, sijui vijiko, sijui coffee maker ya hotel room is missing. Na situache. And then we are not going on coffee dates. I'm not saying they're bad. It depends. Listen, it depends with where you are with the guy. Kama ni kahawa, utakunywa kwako, ama kama ni chai, ama kama ni soda, utakunywa kwako, utanunua kunywa kwako. Because I'm not saying it's bad, you can go if you want to, but for me, I'll not get ready, spend all this time getting ready on myself, preparing myself for just mere coffee that I can drink in my house. I'm not saying you go like look for 10-course meals or whatever course meals, but at least achikwe kitu ya maana. Make yourself not so available, like usikwe so available. Hey, utakunywa soda? Ni kama hujai kunywa soda. Go for dinner or go for lunch, at least something more worthwhile, you know? So itabia kunywa kahawa, nimewambia muache. That's it for the video. Thank you so much, guys, for those who sticked around till the end. I really appreciate you. Keep watching, keep like tuned in. I know I don't vlog too much because of my work schedule and everything, but I always try to work on that. Thank you. Until next time.